size no one quite knows what it is. I don't think it would take more than 10 minutes. You know Albert, so probably that would be the size. According to Hoyle here, right, according to the agreement that we have, you all should move up here and allow them to have their lunch. And I have a hunch that some of them are going to want to talk to you. So that's what I came out to tell you, is that it's almost time for lunch. And if we do things the way we agreed, you should walk upstairs. I'm not sure how you feel about that and what your intentions are, but I've said my part, and I'd like to hear from you.
In light of new information, I'd like to call what we just voted on to a revote about what space we should hold this meeting in.
Can I make that information?
Well, we knew
I do think it's an active disobedience for us to stay here, but I think that there's a practical option. The board can eat in there. You know, they close us off. We're having a discussion here. I think it's a very powerful gesture for us to do this. I think we should stay here.
I think
I'll point out to you just one item, right? We rented the building today, the atrium, specifically for the board meeting. That's kind of unusual, right? Normally we have an event following, like a convocation or commencement. We don't have that today. So there is a little bit of a different tone to our presence here today than the other times we're here. I'm not sure if that weighs much on your decision, but I just thought I'd put that out for you so you have another piece of information so you can make your own call on this.
Okay, we're having a discussion. If they want to talk to us, I say we open up the circle, we bring in some tables like around the periphery so people can sit around the tables, eat their lunches, and they can talk with us. I mean, they haven't done that thus far, and I think that we do deserve, I think we deserve an explanation.
First, or this is you, Mark, because this has been a major concern of ours. What repercussions might you face if we stay down here, if any, considering you are in charge of the space?
Well, I doubt there would be. I wouldn't want you to worry about our jobs or being reprimanded. I think the clever move is for you to be effective, right? And how can you be effective? And so you'll need to make that decision amongst yourselves. Right? I'm certainly capable, if you could withdraw for a moment, to tell the board before they come out that you're all here, that you'd like to speak with them, and you'd like to hear what they have to say, and hope they'll hear you, and see if maybe they'll say, come on down. That's a possibility as well. It's a bit less provocative if you start upstairs, but again, it's your decision.
Could we maybe instead send Mark with a little more forceful message that we, you know, who have acted innocently and voted and spoken, feel we are owed, that we demand an explanation for what's just happened?
I think I just drafted something like that. I hope that it'll be close enough. Dear members of the board, we students are having an open dialogue on the board's most recent vote on the mission statement here in on/the blank, either here or up there. We invite any and all of you to join us. Signed, Shimer Student Alliance attendance, which we just took.
Why don't we send out one of your representatives, right, who has a voice at the board? Those of us on staff really don't. We're just there to answer questions. So it would probably be appropriate if your representative read this. So I can ask Keith to come out, or Katie. You know.
Would you please invite them out?
Yeah.
Sure. Hang on a second. Let's see if they'll come out.
I mean, just politically, maybe we should write them out.
Yeah.
But just as, you know, I feel as though everyone sees this as reasonable and very.
So the whole thing is statement 1860. Chris Nelson. No. It wasn't an open vote.
Now that we really don't have much to do,
Secret.
I think it's really important. We just need to go for one assertive move here. I'm really disappointed to see them say, like, look, come on, you know, we had this agreement, we gotta obey the board. Come on, like, they slapped us in the face. Let's just stay here. We're being very reasonable. Right? That's it.
I do think we should open
I think that they should be made to know that Taylor is chairing this meeting and they have to be recognized by her.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean, I was going to say, I don't mind, you know, giving up my chair as well to like invite
Yeah.
some.
Yeah.
Well, that's
I think others should probably think it's
And we can always. Yeah, I would not be
Like,
opposed
he
to
just
giving up.
can come out and speak to you, but feeling inside the room, as a messenger, is that the board was promised a quiet place, private, where they could to speak, and that to give them the choice, the option to speak with you, is what might be preferable. You'll need to make the decision for yourselves. I can't make it for you. But if you would like to retire to the lounge area, there's a lot of you, I know. Give them an opportunity to decide if they want to have their lunch here in their quiet, private area, or if they'd like to come up to you or to invite you down. That's a possibility.
We said that until they made the vote. The reciprocation was until they made the vote on the mission statement that we would be allowed in here, and then we would go up there.
Are we holding from a meeting? Right, hold on.
I don't know what's going on.
Okay.
Well, we're trying to figure out what to do with the preliminarily we had two options. One was stay down here and continue this discussion and allow others to join us, or to go upstairs, pick up our shirts, hold them in front of the band. Those are really, or we have this option of going to the lounge and sitting there and waiting for them.
Well, I'll introduce a fourth option, which is to get a bunch of pizza and soda on Dan Shiner.
Let's do that here, though.
And he suggested that you do it down here.
Yeah.
All right,
So-
do you want a paper statement?
Wait, Ben.
Fine.
Their quiet place can be in there if they don't want to hang out with us. They